Hello, guys. Now it's working. The sound issues I have always when I want to start a stream. Um, I see nobody is here. I will wait maybe 2-3 minutes, not too long. Little bit of an introduction. As you see from the title, I hope I made a title. Not sure. 48 team prediction for the 2026 World Cup. Um, the World Cup qualifiers will start in about a week. In CONMEBOL, we will have the first games. Now the first people are here. First person is here watching. That's nice. I gave already my predictions actually for the AFC and for CONMEBOL. Now I will give my full 48 team list, and yeah, I have done a lot of research. Of course, I watched these teams play. I have my stats, my patterns I use, and as always, and this is now the result of all this whole long process that I came up with a 48 team list, and I hope that, of course, my accuracy will be decent to high even. I aim for at least, at the very least, 70%. That would be 33 correct. Would be excellent if I would surpass maybe 80%. That would be 38 teams. I calculated it. Because you have to consider it's very tough to predict, to come up with a 48 team list. It's not so easy at all. Sometimes teams you expect to qualify don't qualify, and out of nowhere you see some teams qualifying you didn't expect them at all to qualify, and this will be probably also more or less the case for this cycle. So I don't think we shouldn't, you know, this is a huge task, and to have a good accuracy, you need also a lot of luck. And yeah, I changed my sound settings. I'm not sure whether what is happening. I see that the sound is working, but I'm not sure whether it is coming from my microphone or it is just coming like this. I'm not sure because I plugged my uh, cable differently. I had to, but I think you can hear me, and that is the most important. And this stream won't last very long. I think half an hour is okay because I just run through my list quickly. And if there are people in the chat, they can ask maybe questions why I included that team and why I left out that team. But I think there won't be any questions because as of now, only one people is watching. That's fine. Everybody can check out this video afterwards. I will post on Twitter this video, the link, and we will post my 48 team predictions. I have prepared a Word document where I have detailed all my teams listed with some background information, and that I will share on my Twitter. And my process, I always try to include some surprises, some curveballs, not too many, because especially for UEFA, we are 2 years away before 2 years away of the start for the qualifiers, and it's pretty tough to predict who would qualify. We don't even know who qualifies for the Euros in 2024 and how they will do this. So it's a huge challenge, it's a huge task, and will be very interesting. I will, of course, in March 2026, basically check out. I will basically revisit my predictions. I will make a kind of how did I how many teams got I right and so on, and it would be very exciting to see, uh, because this is the first time actually I do this. I give a prediction who qualifies for the World Cup. The first time officially I do this, and I don't know what to expect. Whether this will age like milk, or this will age like fine wine. I hope the latter, of course. And I'm optimistic that I will get a decent amount of these teams right. How many is remains to be seen. And yeah, I think without much further ado, let's run through my teams. I have who I have qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. We'll have to look it up from my cell phone because it's written there. I will go by order basically. I will announce the teams by the alphabetical order. I will start with UEFA, and then I will work my way through all confederations. And I will give also my rating for the teams for each team because I came up with my top 150 ranking, and this is just for you see again how I rated this team, and I will say for each team how many World Cup appearances they had so far, and when was the last time they appeared. This is the information I share for each team. So let's start now. Uh, Again, alphabetical order, and I start with UEFA. First team I picked to qualify is Austria. Rating 82. 8 World Cup appearances. The last appearance came in 1998. So it's a quite a big it's a hiatus, they missed many World Cups. I won't comment on my choices. This I just run through my list. Afterwards, if there are any questions, then maybe I might say something about my picks. Next pick, Belgium, with an 84 rating. Belgium, they have 15 World Cup appearances to their name. The last one was obviously in 2022 when they exited in the group stage. Next team, Croatia, 86 rating. They have 7 World Cup appearances to their name. The last one, obviously, in 2022 when they made it all the way to bronze. They won bronze. Next team, Denmark, with an 82 rating. They have 7 World Cup appearances to their name. The last one was obviously in 2022. I don't think that microphone is working. I think the setup is wrong, but you can hear me. That's all. I have always these sound issues. Next team, uh, England, 89 rating, 17 World Cup appearances. The last one in 2022 when they made it to the quarterfinals. Next team, France, 90 rating, 7 World Cup appearances. 17 World Cup appearances. The last one in 2022 when they finished runners up. Next team, Germany, 82 rating, 21 World Cup appearances. I believe they qualified every time. They were just banned in 1950 because of World War II. The last appearance came in 2022 when they exited in the group stage. I'm wearing my German kit today. I think Germany will make the World Cup. I considered them for some time for a casualty, but in the end, I decided to pick them. I find it too bold to go against them. Yeah, Germany will make the World Cup. Next team, Hungary, 81 rating. 10 World Cup appearances. The last one dates back to 1986. 40-year hiatus will come to an end, in my opinion. They will qualify. Next team, Italy, 84 rating. 19 World Cup appearances. The last one, surprisingly, in 2014. They missed out the last 2 World Cups. This time, I think it's time for them. The time is up. They will make it back. Next team, Norway with a 79 rating, 4 World Cup appearances. Is it 4 or 3? I think actually it's only 3. I think it's 3. The last one in 1998. Again, a long hiatus. With Haaland, I think they will be back. Next team, Poland with an 80 rating, 10 World Cup appearances, the last one in 2022 when they made it to the round of 16. Next team, Portugal with an 86 rating, 9 World Cup appearances, the last one in 2022 when they made it to the quarterfinals. Next team, Slovenia with an 78-9 rating. They have. I'm not sure whether I have this World Cup appearances right. In my Word document, I have it right, but I think here maybe sometimes I have it wrong. One World Cup appearances too much maybe. I'm sorry for that. Slovenia 79 rating. Out of my top of my head, I know they have 2 appearances. The last one in 2010. Next team, Spain with an 87 rating, 17 World Cup appearances. I think 16. I'm not sure. I'm not so well prepared. I prepared my Word document perfectly, but this on my cell phone, I think these are still the wrong figures, because I at first made it. This would be the appearance. Like for Slovenia, this would be the third appearance. But in my Word document, I wrote down how many World Cup appearances they have up to this point. And this is now, I changed it up. I'm confused now. I'm sorry for that. Spain, 17th World Cup appearances would be, I believe, the last one in 2022. And they made it to the round of 16. Next up, Switzerland, 84 rating. 13 it would be, I believe, the 13th World Cup appearance. The last one, 2022, they made it to the round of 16. Last team, Ukraine with the 81 rating. It would be the second World Cup appearance. The last one was in 2006. These are my UEFA teams. I quickly run through them again. Austria, Belgium, Croatia, Denmark, England, France, Germany, Hungary, Italy, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovenia, Spain, Switzerland, Ukraine. These are my 16 UEFA teams. Let's proceed with CONMEBOL. I gave already my CONMEBOL predictions, so I think I will now not announce these how many times did they qualify, because I think I have it wrong. It's all written in my Word document, so it's not so important, I think. CONMEBOL, Argentina with an 89 rating, Brazil with an 87 rating, Colombia with an 83 rating, Ecuador with an 81 rating, Uruguay with an 82 rating, Venezuela with a 75 rating. The teams I have qualifying via the intercontinental playoffs, I will announce separately right at the end. So, to keep a little bit the suspense, because I will tell you also my playoff lineup. I have 6 teams, obviously, in the intercontinental playoffs. And then I will basically pick my 2 teams out of these 6 teams. My playoff team for South America is Chile. Whether I will pick them remains to be seen, but I have them going to the playoffs. Next confederation is CAF. Uh, Algeria with a 76 rating. Angola with a 74 rating. Egypt with an 82 rating. Ghana with a 80 rating. Ivory Coast with a 80 rating. Morocco rating 84. Nigeria rating 78. Senegal rating 84. Tunisia rating 81. My playoff team for CAF is Burkina Faso. Whether I will pick them, you will see it right at the end. Next up, I will rewatch this stream right after the end, because if it's not working with a microphone and you hear me very badly, I will record it again. But you don't need to watch it again. It's just for me to have a better sound and then attract maybe more viewers. But I think that this microphone thing is not working. I'm just speaking outright. Next confederation, AFC. Australia with an 80 rating. Bahrain with a 71 rating. Iran with a 79 rating. Japan with an 83 rating. Saudi Arabia with a 76 rating. South Korea with a 79 rating. The UAE with a 72 rating. Uzbekistan with a 74 rating. My playoff team from Asia, from the AFC, is Iraq. Whether I will pick them, you will find out later. Next up, CONCACAF. CONCACAF IF qualifying. Costa Rica with a 73 rating. El Salvador with a 72 rating. Panama with a 77 rating. My playoff teams from CONCACAF are Jamaica with a 72 rating and Suriname with a 68 rating. Whether I will pick any of his teams, you will find out later. Yeah. I will repeat it again. Costa Rica, El Salvador, Panama. And I will repeat it again for the AFC because I didn't do that. Australia, Bahrain, Iran, Japan, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, UAE, Uzbekistan. Now OFC, easy choice with a 72 rating, New Zealand. My playoff team are the Solomon Islands. I don't have any rating for them because they are not in my top 150 ranking, but they are my playoff team. New Zealand will qualify automatically. And yeah, basically I run through all my confederations. Now it's time for the intercontinental playoffs, and then I will pick my two teams, and then we will finish the stream because there's nothing going on in the live chat. Only one person is watching, and there's no problem. So my playoff lineup again is from Africa, Burkina Faso, from South America, Chile, from Asia, Iraq, from CONCACAF, Jamaica and Suriname, and from the OFC, the Solomon Islands. So the first team I will pick to qualify out of these intercontinental playoffs is Burkina Faso, 77 rating, the highest rated team by me in these playoffs, Burkina Faso. I'm picking them to qualify to debut at the 2026 World Cup. The last team to make the cut is Chile with a 75 rating. I have Chile qualifying, making it 7 teams for South America. CAF will have 10 teams. Iraq, unfortunately, Jamaica, Suriname, and the Solomon Islands will come just short in the intercontinental playoffs. The Solomon Islands will get probably fresh. They will not come just short, but at least they would make it to the stage. And these are my predictions, my 32 team list. I will share it on Twitter as well, my document and everything. The informations in my document are correct. I'm Yeah, these are my predictions. I don't see anything going on in the live chat, so I think it's good to finish the stream because I have also stuff to do. I will feature in another panel later this night, and we will discuss the Euro qualifiers and AFCON qualifiers. I'm a guest there, and I have, to prepare something. So I thank you for your attention. Uh, if I notice that this stream has a bad sound, I will record it again. But it's just for the person who watched it. It's not so important. So, my team's 48 team list I handed out. These are my predictions. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.